Trash day in the hood tomorrow. It is Mardi Gras today. It is cold and windy, Cindy. Put my video up. I think you'd be proud of my rye bread today. T-Fall, Sandy, how are you? Sugar, sugar. Sugar. How you doing, babe? How you feeling? Hey, Renee. Hey, Alan, how are you? Let's hit that thumbs up coming in. Let's get Mardi Gras off to the right start because the weather's terrible here, Nori. The wind has just played havoc with Stadium today. Hey, Calimo. I don't know if some of you saw the YouTube shorts. Have you prepared a king cake? I have not, Judith. How are you? I am going to be preparing a ribeye steak. How about that? Will that do in place of the king cake? So let's hit that thumbs up if you're just coming in. We're definitely going to need a coffee tonight. It is cold. I don't know if I'm going to walk or not. Probably not. Probably not. Because it's too windy. Yeah, I was running around all day fixing stuff today. Holy smokes. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Let me get a coffee. Man, what a miserable day. Oh, what a miserable day. Hey, Tara. Happy Fat Tuesday, honey. All right, I am back. They didn't have any large cups, so I have to get I got to get an extra large here. How's everybody doing today? Phew. Everybody ready to gird your loins for Lent? Oh, brother. All right, let's see. It looks nice there. Yeah, but looks can be deceiving. It is a brutal wind chill. The temperature went from 60 to what is 40, 49 right now. It's going to go down to below freezing. Got the sheriff's got the K9 unit here. I don't know what's going on. Feeling better. I walked all over Walmart. Well, good for you. Hey, Louise, how are you? I'm glad. You know, exercise is going to be the key. Hey, Paul. And control of the appetites, things like that. And you just have to steel yourself to make the changes that you feel like making. All right, we're with you. How you doing? How you doing, Crow? Now, tonight, I have that steak I'm going to be having tonight. Oh, I got steps. Yeah, get all your steps in. It's important. I've walked about a mile and a half today. So I'm wondering if, hey, Mom, Yumi Swan, I'm wondering if I'm going to have the fortitude to walk tonight. I've got my jacket and everything. I might just have to do it up today. Might just have to fight the winds. I'm hoping within the next, it's going to really be brutally cold the next few days. I'm hoping within the next, by the time I finish my coffee here, the wind will have died down a little bit. Oh yeah, Noreen, I hear you, honey. The beef will become scarce this year. I've tried to tell you guys what's coming. I've tried to tell you guys that we're coming into some very lean, very lean years here, and you can see the stock market starting to crack apart here. Higher interest rates are never the friend of anybody that holds stocks, let me tell you. And corporate profits are definitely dissipating here, and Tesla's cutting prices. I bought gallons of olive oil. Are you going to bathe in it, or what? Or just good to have it on the shelf, huh? Good to have it on the shelf. So just beware, guys, and just be ready for very tough 23 and 2024. Olive oil will be scarce. Wow. Not defeated, Jamie, as you'll see. I mean, I can't speak when I get back, but you know me, ain't going to go down without a fight. And at least when I left, it was back together today. The winds have just been brutal. They started about 9:30, the first little tinkling of the wind chime. That's when I know trouble's on the way. I guess I need to invest in some olive oil because I love it. I think olive oil is pretty shelf stable. I think it keeps for quite a while. I don't know. Tara would probably know better than I on that. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I just, I have some very, some very dire thoughts, but I don't think it's fit for consumption on a YouTube channel that is pretty dedicated to good stuff and uplifting content. Sometimes you don't want to, it's not my nature to get down and paint a path that I see ahead here. So hit up your local bike trails, boy. Yeah, stay safe. You sure wouldn't do it around here. You have to be prepared, I think, for a period of civil unrest and up here. See, we have a, I'll just put it this way, Noreen, that people that have followed the channel for a couple of years know that my thoughts about what came out of China, and now we have interest rates have reached their low point. We have a situation where debt is now compounding on top of debt at a ferocious rate, being further compounded by rising interest rates here. It may be beyond the control of the Federal Reserve to cut anymore because we're seeing the most inverted yield curve in my lifetime. In other words, the short-term interest rates are incredibly high compared to longer-term interest rates. That's called a yield inversion, and it's always a precursor. The bigger the inversion, the more severe the trouble ahead. It's not something new. If you've been on the channel for a while, you've heard me talk about it. But things unfold slowly, at least initially. We had an initial 5-wave down from the peak in January of 2021 and bottomed in August. Then we had a rally from August till about January, till early February this year, completing leg 2. And now we need the extensive third day leg down, which will be long, protracted, vicious, destructive of capital. So now, instead of money being very loose and very available, the availability of money will tighten dramatically here. And as it tightens dramatically, it'll precipitate a domino effect of defaults that will ripple across the economy here. So it ain't doomsday, but you're always here. I want to know what we invest in. It will be safe. Gold and silver, that's what you can invest in. Xanax is just a troll. I ran into Savage. Wow, you ran into Savage live at the pharmacy today. That's awesome. That's really cool. That's really cool. Well, there's nothing in my predictions that hasn't come true, so I'll pretty much stand by what I have on the board. What else are you going to put your faith in? Right, I'm glad to see you back in the swing of things. What's up, Jody? What's going on? Savage and I live 3 miles apart. I think have you seen her before? I think you may have seen her before. Yeah, thumbs up are definitely appreciated tonight, guys. Let's hammer that thumbs up really hard tonight. Let's send a message to the haters here. Let's really ram that thumbs up. Yeah, they didn't have any large cups. It was either that or a medium isn't going to do it for me. So I needed a large. So please really hit that thumbs up tonight. Send a message. 8:15. How are you from Washington? I don't know, Jesse. I don't know which Washington you're talking about. So anyway, guys, right, that's what's coming up. I mean, it's a very basic theory since time immemorial that the higher the cost of carrying something, the more likely it is to depreciate liquid assets that can be easily liquefied, like stocks and things like that. If you can go into a bank and secure a 1-year CD for 4.5%, you've now taken yourself out of the risk of the equity markets, pulled yourself out of the risk of a bond market deterioration, and you can pretty much sleep at night. But if you leave yourself at the mercies of rising interest rates, the thing is, you don't know how far they'll go. And if you buy into the theory that interest rates are only rising because the economy is slowing down, you do that at the risk of not realizing that behind that sits a very big debt mountain that is eating and consuming every free dollar around. It's just a reality. You know, it's not what I made. It's just what's out there. How you doing, Joni? And, you know, the full ramifications. Will I be around for the full ramifications of them? No, probably not. I think in the intermediate future, it'll be a much different world today. You know, this is precious metals right now. You know, I'm not an advisor. I'm just telling you what I think is coming, what I think is been unfolding and is continuing to unfold in a very large way here. Lots of people taking their stuff to pawn shops lately. I don't know. I haven't been into a pawn shop in a while. It's a good idea to have at least 6 months of food stock. Learn how to grow your gardens and how to grow your own foods. We're a very codependent society, meaning that for our happiness, our joy, our survivability, we're all very much interlinked and dependent on other people for our very survival. The people that grow food, the people that drive trucks and transport, people that work in grocery stores and do the things that need to be done. And that link is very tenuous right now. He said definitely a buyer's market for those who can right now. Nothing's moving in real estate now. I mean, birds on half-time work and looking around for other stuff. I know none of the real estate developments here are selling at all, right? Because people have no ability to carry a 6% mortgage. They did back when we were a stronger economy. 6% was perceived as a gift for people compared to the 17-18% when I got out of college and was in graduate school. We could never imagine a world of a 6%, 5 or 6% mortgage again. Happy Fat Tuesday, Bill. Now we find that interest rates were so low for so long that people were like hothouse orchids. The rise in interest rates is it's brutal. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what's ahead. But tomorrow we have the interest rates back at the highest level since November again. And the real thing in my mind to watch out for is when the media finally turns its attention to the debt situation and starts to magnify and beat the drums about that. That will be the psychological breaking point for people that'll be like, oh, wow, you mean interest rates aren't rising because, you mean interest rates aren't rising because of a strong economy? Well, look at what happened to interest rates today in the face of very weak retail reports, Tesla cutting prices, right? Should have been news that knocks a market back, but news that knocks interest rates down, but far from that. We're closing in on 4% on our way towards surpassing the peak of 4.5% that we set in, I think, August of last year. So, hey, Manuel. So if you have cash, it's a great time to be in bank deposits, but you will be virtually alone in a bank. Because the idea of putting money in a bank is so foreign to the last 20, 30 years so far into 2 generations now. That you wonder, hey, Jennifer, you wonder how many people have anything besides a debit account that their money goes into, okay? So that means that cash will be king in a major way coming up. Because what people think they have a lot of now is credit. But what they don't have a lot of in actuality is liquid cash. Hello, Kelly. How are you tonight? Hey, how you doing? It's terrible here, Smelly Cat. I am just, I've been running around trying to keep Kitchen Stadium afloat and all that. Okay, so if anyone has money to bank or invest, be grateful. So, I mean, that's it. The thing that really startled me and concerned me, that 38% of the workforce is on gig work now. Gig work. I mean, where's most of that gig work? It's in service economy. It's in taking food to people and um, the restaurants and things that people can easily do without in a pinch. It's taking a licking. Um, yeah, what's with the picture on your thing, Xanax? Yeah, the storm came, Kelly. Canadian hockey girls are attracted to Rosie's chat. I got some really, Tara, I got some hardcore. I mean, Kelly's hardcore. She is hardcore. I wonder if she's as hardcore on the Blue Jays. I don't know. Or the Raptors. I never hear her talk about the Raptors. So let's talk about some other stuff. So what's going to happen is going to happen. We have a long, dark, scary valley that we have to traverse here. So we also need our joys too. We need our good stuff in life. Thank you, Catherine. $5 from Catherine. Thank you. Let me tell you that I made the rye bread today, and I'm gonna tell you guys, when you see that, you're gonna really enjoy. You're gonna enjoy that video. It's about 15 minutes long, 15 minutes long, and it turned out really, really nicely. The new Dutch oven came in, the Tefal Dutch oven. It's brought baking up to a new level, which is amazing. So I think tomorrow, hey Optimist, I think I will be in the shop tomorrow if it's not crushed by a redwood tree that fell over. Moving forward now in the restoration of the quad rail 4430. Man, this van is rocking tonight. Whew. So we got stuff coming up. Thank you, Catherine. I really, really appreciate all of the support. I always hope that the level of support broadens out over time. If you're here day in and day out, it's been nice if you could support the channel a little bit once in a while. Not mandatory, but it is appreciated. I'm not one to beat the drum for things like that. It's good to stay aware of your surroundings and stay safe. It hasn't been this windy in years, and I'm not enjoying it. Okay, I am not enjoying it at all. There's a rare weather. We'll see snow. That's crazy. So, yeah, we've got the wind, and then the cold's going to come in. So I don't know. I mean, it is February, right? And March up here is a really, really wild night. The Dutch oven. You tell me tomorrow, Raquel, when you see that video, you tell me what you think of that, the results of that. I've made bread before, but rarely with a finish like that. It just cuts me like a knife, the wind. I'd love to be outside. I'm sure I'll be sitting outside tonight, but I ain't going to be enjoying myself. Well, I probably will, because I have a... Wait, let me take that back. I'm going to be enjoying myself because I have a Hobotron ribeye steak to do it up, and I'm going to slice a bit of this rye bread and have a slice of this too. So make sure to check the video out tomorrow. Just remember that God's in control, Tony. I remember that every single day. Every single day. 2023 has been a year of remarkable illumination for me. You just give over the COVID. I love the insight. Just getting over it. Oh, Catherine, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. God is good even when I'm not. Well, I hope that bears out for you. All right. I mean, that's I mean, I always tell people, if you think that anything gets you in, if you think anything gets you through the gates of the promised land, well, you haven't really read your history too much. A ton of people built a golden calf, and as a result of that, were forced to wander the desert for 40 years until the generation died off, right? Not of all those people, exactly one saw the promised land, and also Moses wasn't allowed into the promised land because he doubted the power of God, and he struck the rock twice for water to come forth. So if you think that anything you do is okay as long as you love God, well, I hope that that works out for you. So, hey, M. Rose, been too many minutes. Thank you, sweetie. Great to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, as I said before, we're used to a world without limits, where people can't tell, where people don't like to be told what to do. They like a life that doesn't have borders around it, like a soccer field that has no out of bounds. Anything goes. Anything goes. Well, we'll probably be testing that theory. Poor Akbar is so cold out there, the guy that works there. He taught me to respect God and the people around me. Let's see. Why Moose Knuckle? I've been trying to say, oh, good for you, Smelly Cat. Good for you. Well, the thing's dawn. That's great. I don't know what that means, Mil-Spec. It makes no sense to anybody here. The wind is screwing up our internet. Thank you, M. Rose. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. As I said before, I think you don't have to look far to see what what's the root of a lot of the evil in the world today, and that's the internet. Nothing in history is allowed so many people to come together and have such a disregard for local community and things like that, and thoughts and feelings of others and things like that. But your mileage may vary. All I know is I got a steak tonight, right? I got a steak tonight. Hello, Margie. How are you? How are you? Mil-Spec 8 is, I don't know. Mil-Spec 8 came in and said whiskey a go-go, which I have no idea what that means. I had a sirloin steak for dinner tonight. I noticed the littering is up on the highways. There's no limits anymore, Luce. It doesn't matter anymore. Right? It just does not matter what you do anymore. I'm going to see Alice Cooper and Rob Zombie. Have fun. Have fun. Have a good time. Have a good time. So, like I said, your mileage will vary. Yeah, Teraboo, I don't know. I'm not going to spend much time on the whiskey a go-go Mil-Spec thing. I've never seen the person before, so. Went to Whiskey Go-Go back in the 70s. Not sure what it's meant. It's just, if you come in, say something that we can, hey, how you doing, right? So we understand. I think Sab and I are going to that one together. Can you imagine? It'd be fun. Hey, Taylor, how are you, sweetie? Happy Fat Tuesday to you. Good to see you. Good to see you tonight. What did it say? Got the blizzard just started here. Oh, it's terrible here. Well, hey, Hobotron. Today has just been off the rails up here. Started about 9:45, and I'd like to say we're kind of backing off a little bit here, but I just don't know. I've had to restructure Kitchen Stadium. 3 p.m. it went down. Well, thank you, Catherine. I do enjoy blue. Half the town of Oakdale electricity out right now. Hey, Kels, I'm surprised. I'm surprised if um, we'll keep power tonight. Hey, Paradox, how are you? Just hanging out, eating some dinner. Hope you're well. I'm doing good, sweetie. It's always an honor to see you in the chat. So later on, I am going to cook up throw that steak on the grill. Cut a small piece of the rye bread that I made today. See how that tastes, because tomorrow it ain't gonna be. Tomorrow's Ash Wednesday. It's been windy where I live. Thank you, Blondie. It's been windy where I live. Also possible to talk about 40 mile an hour gusts. I think we've probably had 40 to 60 mile. Somewhere in that range. Is Kitchen Stadium still standing? Yeah, after repairing. I can't speak for the 31 minutes I've been on here. Happy fat to listen to Mardi Gras music and relax. That's exactly what we're going to do. Hobotron, I'll be thinking about you every minute I'm on that steak tonight. Every minute I'm on that steak, I'm going to be thinking about you. I am just like, I'm going to be gaga on that. Hello from England, lots of love. Hello, Luke. How are you? You got battery? It depends if the Verizon goes down. Can I borrow 900? The new North Korea, and it is a badass, huh? 9,000. Core 44 mag. You mean 900? My son passed away at 40. Yeah, thank you, old Pop. I appreciate it. And send some to Ohio. Gus here for 3 days up to foot of snow or more. So, hey, how you doing, Cass? Alan Gentry, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Consistent, great supporter. No, I'm not paying $9,000 for. What am I buying a gun for? All right. I'm a utilitarian. Have you heard music on it? I've never heard Mardi Gras music on 8-track. I just want the gun that does the job. I picked up a Glocktober sale in October, so I picked up the Glock. Do you think all these infrastructure are due to a fifth column? No, old Pop. I think the infrastructure problems are due to age. Like rails have to be replaced every time a huge 1.5 mile long freight train comes down the track. It puts a tremendous amount of lateral pressure on the tracks and things, which causes things to loosen. I told you guys when I came back from Las Vegas last time, up in the Tehachapi Mountains, which drops down from Mojave to down into Bakersfield in that area, you go down about 4,000 feet or so, 3,000, 4,000 feet. There were actually rail cars that had been derailed and were on the side of the mountain there waiting to be recovered. So I thought to myself, wow, the wind is terrible here at 34. With the name of Rosie. Moose Knuckle. Should we shoot it down with the $365,000 Sidewinder missiles? Should we take it out? $12 balloons? They better make hay while the sun shines. It's not going to be long before our debt service is going to cost more. It's going to be more servicing our national debt than our Department of Defense. That's when the real fun will begin. I'm south of you and the wind is out of control. 34. It's been a bad day for the books here. Today we're going to have winds tomorrow that'll probably 15%, probably 50% of what they were today. So yeah, we're happy to see you, Taylor. Some people said the railroad trains are being derailed due to cables being laid across at an angle. The way I'm not sure, old Pop. I don't know. See, if you were going to get up in the Tehachapi Mountains, it's so rugged, and it's so difficult to traverse up there to lay that down. My aunt in Kentucky was complaining breathing problem. I wonder if it was related to the train disaster. I've been wondering where Amanda's been around. Thank you, Kells. Fat Tuesday. Thank you for the $2 donation. Thank you. It looks like we're down a bit here now on the wind, but yeah, Amanda is out of the hospital and recuperating at home. She has come in several times over the last, I would say the last 4 days or so, to say hi to everybody. So we're really happy when she popped in. We're happy to see you too, Patricia. Hey, June, how are you? How you doing tonight, sweetie? Thank you, Kells. I appreciate that. Goofed up a nail today. I don't know. I'm probably working up on Kitchen Stadium. It's one thing I've discovered. One thing I've really discovered is it's a lot easier to work on Kitchen Stadium when the wind's not blowing 50 miles an hour and lifting the thing up and down. Legs are flying around. I'm up on the ladder. Blackbird's looking at me like, just let it go, right? You're so pig-headed, Rosie. You're so stubborn, right? You just sticks and tape and golf clubs and things, holding that thing together through thick or thin. Now it's just a point of pride for me, right? I thought it was going to be the flying nun today. It was so bad up there. That would have been a video, I'm telling you. So, but I think we can be okay. The next thing we got to worry about is the cold wave that's following through, and then I think we got rain with the possibility of snow. I know that we'll see snow on the mountains around here very easily, pretty low level. Will we get snow down to ground level? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I will definitely be on the lookout for it. You better believe it. Yeah, the flying nun, exactly. So I will be drinking some beer tonight in honor of Fat Tuesday. Kitchen Day, gonna make the news day. And an Air Force jet has to. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that, Patricia? That thing takes off, it goes airborne, and now the Air Force is going to use another $355,000 whatever Sidewinder missile to take that sucker out, right? And they'll come down, they'll see Rancho Kitchen Stadium. And I'll say, just make sure to ship the pieces back to me, because I need to put it back together again. Okay? Been a few years. I have not seen snow since 1998. I moved here in August of 1998, and in December of 1998, I was living in Petaluma in an apartment complex there. I looked out the window and there was actually snow on the ground. I went to find a camera to dig it out to take a picture of it. By the time I got back, 10 minutes later, the snow was gone. So it's the only I ever saw. I'm more just worried about the cold, I got the plum trees. I don't really care this year because I cut back the trees so much to give them a stronger structure, to give them an off year, to let them grow some new growth and all that. So it's not the worst thing in the world. We shouldn't double guess our military. No, but we are allowed to make humors of it. Snow been on the ground here for 2 months in places at my place. Yeah, well, you're up in the Dakotas there, so that's really. Do you really want to see snow there? I worry about 5 bedroom because of all the fire retardant that gets dumped on everything. That's probably Pop. That's probably a very legitimate um, concern. It's like, how about all the chemicals for the last 70 years that have been dumped into the Central Valley and all that? Duct tape, she's gonna need it. It is steak night tonight, Blondie, on account of it is Fat Tuesday. All right. Tomorrow is fasting until sunset tomorrow, and no meat for the next, this will be the last meat until Easter. In 1962, it snowed in Oakdale, and there was quite a bit of it. I think about 8 inches. Wow. Wow, this is a very massive cold front that's coming. What do you think about them doing away with beef and making us eat bugs? Yeah, I'll leave that to other people. Yeah, I cleaned up 9 acres of pine tree in my place and get the fuel off the ground, space them out. That's good. That's good. Do you have like a little vehicle to run around? If not, maybe next year. Well, thank you, RK. I appreciate that. I don't know. Mardi Gras kind of came up on me this year. I think pineapple upside down cake is the next cake that I want to make, and then I know for Easter I want to make a coconut cake. Hey, Naomi. Now with all these with these carbs I'm making sure that I'm increasing my exercise on the daily and all that. It's nothing like eating a cricket's head and getting a kick. Yeah, I wouldn't care about eating crickets and stuff. I mean, they sell chocolate covered ones. All right, take care, Pop. Thank you for coming in tonight. I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, I've had Scorpion before. Storm's got Wi-Fi on the rag. But hey, y'all, up there in Minnesota, worked at Super collecting car, trying to bust them out of frozen slush. I can imagine that. Yeah, Easter coconut cake, exactly. It's going to be a glorious cake. Charla, blowing apart. Okay, Blackbird truck. Just tell them to just let it be. I'll come down and I'll be there in a bit. Thank you, Charla, because I'm going to need to hit the sensitive points. Let's see. I have pictures of it, Rosie, of me and my brother standing out. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Cricket dumpster. Yeah, let it just lay there. The wind is actually starting to die down a little bit, so I'll tend to that when we get back. We need something to watch. Thank you, Charla, and I'm glad you don't have COVID, honey. Just hope you recover very quickly. Get it on film when it takes flight. It's always something going on. Always something. The burger stands are closed because of the wind. The electricity's out. Yeah, take care, Charlotte. Finish this and we'll head back and we'll get to it. All the weird stuff out of pig don't belong in the hot dogs. They get weirded out. I don't really. The ProMaster's running good, RJ. I haven't had any issues at all. I do need to get the oil changed, so. All right. Ooh. Let's get Kitchen Stadium back together. That's going to take a little bit of time. If one of the top supports came down, that's a little more challenging. All right, sugar. How you doing, Jen? do. See if we can goat head out of here safely. All right, back in the saddle. We got some work to do. Oh, darn. Oh, she came down, huh, Bird? Well, I'm back. Don't worry about it. All right, give me a second. Let me just get the good stuff to tie it up.
Okay.
How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Good. It's not too bad. I'm gonna.
Oh, it blew all over. It blew out, that blew out.
I appreciate what you did.
The wind is kicking butt right now.
Yeah, I think it's finally starting to like settle down a little bit now. So.
And that can imply that.
Yeah, that's okay. You should take it easy. Get back to your chat. It looks like things are pretty cool. So.
It says the wind's going to calm down?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
I can't wait to have a beer and celebrate Mardi Gras tonight.
Oh, it's Mardi Gras?
Not Tuesday, yeah.
Oh, it's Fat Tuesday.
That's Tuesday.
Mardi Gras.
I'm going to actually take that joint together. Yeah, that one I can do. That one's no big deal. This one I always worry about. Thank Just like to have one thing at a time here. So look at the right thing.
gotta tie it, I think.
Yeah. Gotta go that way.
Oh, that
first.
way.
Gotta get the electrical thing.
You're gonna bring it on this side, or?
This is over too far over here. This I want to try up here. I gotta get some wire. And you can hold these open. We'll be just about done. We're working on a joint over here. Well, this wind is something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wire cutters out here, did you? We're in pretty good shape now. Back where we started. Lights warm.
Yeah, maybe it will calm down.
I'm hoping it will. I couldn't imagine it any worse than it was today. Wow. Brutal. Brutal. Thanks again, Blackbird.
Yeah.
Not the best Mardi Gras, right? It's Mardi Gras.
When I worked in restaurants, we would have these parties, not Tuesdays and stuff.
Okay, now let me just look around a little bit.
Too,
Boy, oh boy, I think we're in pretty good shape.
hold on here.
Pretty much good to go. Kitchen Stadium will not be defeated, right? Woo! Never say never, man. Let's take this joint. Beautiful. Thank goodness for 3M electrical tape. Thank goodness for 3M. Yeah, we was, Ross is like the like the stadium that would not die. I think just my attitude in life is never give up. I'm gonna take this up here too. That one up here.
They said it's going to get cold tomorrow. It's supposed to rain Thursday and Friday. And then I believe Monday and
What's for supper? We're gonna have that beautiful steak. How about that?
yeah.
Throw that right on the grill there.
Going all over.
Okay, I think we'll keep the ladder
We look for
handy. Looking pretty good.
Quickly, I see where she's working on a motorcycle.
People looking pretty doggone good.
Right, know what I'm saying?
Once we get through March, then we're pretty much golden till December.
So we have two parts.
I was got the repair rounds crew on the job. See, the cats aren't around tonight. The cats don't like the wind, Bird.
Yeah.
They'll stay hunkered down. Wherever they are, they stay hunkered down.
Lou came by here and fought
Really?
and then took off. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too windy. They're just too scared of all the wind. Okay, let me put this stuff back. Disco Inferno. I heard somebody say burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Do, do, do.
And then, you know, we didn't really know who that girl Ariana Grande was. You know, we heard of her or whatever. And then, someone wanted to do a video or something. I was like, oh, I know who she is. That's great. And she could sing, right? I was all like,
Oh boy. Just tying off this last corner here.
we heard one of her
I don't
songs.
have to worry about this coming down. I haven't heard a lot about Ariana Grande lately. We are once again happy campers. Alright, that corner's tied off now. This thing is insane. Alright, let me tinkle dinkle and get a beer here. We were riding my bike. Just a little bit, like a little bit. It fell like where the cars parked on the street, it fell right there. I was on the sidewalk. And I kind of could see it was like slow motion. Yeah. Hey, so we can help you. All right, time to get. Let me get the keyboard out. Ooh. This thing's flopping around. Oh, it's good. Oh, that wind cuts you like a knife. Oh, boy. need to get my jacket in a minute. Can't imagine drinking a beer right now. What a Mardi Gras night, huh? Yeah, thank you, Nino. It's been all day long. I don't know, Lyle. We probably had our highest gust about 60 miles an hour. And Santa Rosa doesn't really it's not really a windy place. So you can imagine up in the Sierras, it's like a riot going on up there right now. They probably have 80 to 100 mile an hour winds. Thank you, Naomi. Up on Donner Summit, I wouldn't even want to imagine what's going on up there tonight. Oh, that's nice. That thing's always at an angle. We're looking good. We're looking good. Jack. Stadium is certainly taking the lead. I didn't lose one light bulb today, which was kind of cool. Oh, wow. I needed my jacket on. Wow. Insane, that wind chill. Woo! I can't wait till summer. And let me get the side chat on here. Hey JR, how are you? Let's get those thumbs up. One almost overturned your laptops. Go tell Bird I dig his shirt. Giants. Go over and tell him. Oh, that's good. Alright, let's see where we are here. Where is... Let's see if we can get this up. A rough little Mardi Gras, baby. That's the title. Alright, I am up. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. I used a nice Tefal Dutch oven today. Good to see you, Jess. What's going on? I'm just enjoying. Hey, Joe. Hey, Amelia. How you doing? I'm just enjoying 5 minutes of just... Please, not on the ladder anymore today. Hey, Shirley. I'm waiting for that one big win. That one big win. Just send it off. Whoa. I don't know how this thing still stands. It's like a sailboat.
Yeah.
I better retie.
Alice in Wonderland.
Retie this baby.
Hey, cheers. Sheila, Luigi, Super Wicked Buttercup. Charlotte, everyone here. Deb.
Retie the safety line.
Hey, Solar.
Should be a little more secure now. Oh, yeah. Let it blow, let it blow, let it blow. Kitchen State has been dancing all day. Debbie RN, how you doing? The chairs are blowing over. Birds like trying to keep Kitchen Stadium together. We need a full-time groundskeeper here, Bird. Keep this place going. Big storm coming. Big storm has been here since 9:45 this morning. But I'd like to think it's kind of calming down a little bit, but who knows? Yeah, wind chill. I mean, I wouldn't talk to you in Iowa about it, Deb, but everything, Einstein teaches us that everything is relative. Hey, Joe. Reporter Rosie from the Rancho. Hey, Bo, how you doing? No, we don't need a new. Just a little bit of tape and we're good as new. We're all good. Little bit of tape and we're all good. People love that never say die attitude. DeWalt tools, yeah, nice tools. I got Milwaukee. How much is a new copy? Oh, I don't know, Crow. Why take the fun out of it? Hey, Bo. We just now started the windy season, yes. But we rarely get winds this high. I just don't want, if I hear a tree cracking, I'm going to have to dive behind the planter boxes here. Because if one of these huge redwood trees comes over, that's all she wrote, guys. That's all she wrote. Yeah, it's the principle of the thing. We've kept this thing going through storms and torrential rains and rebuilding. Warm Calif positive thoughts. Oh, thank you, Judy. What's for dinner? I got a nice Hobotron, the other ribeye steak tonight. I think it's got a good shot of holding. I got all the safety lines on it. It's suspended in it's suspended in 3 places above. So it's the new engineering. If part of it go down, it's like the Titanic theory, right? You hit an iceberg, you can close the watertight doors and you'll still float, right? So, you know, if one of the lines breaks, which it did this morning, the other ones still keep it suspended here. Yeah, I feel like I'm on a ship. That's nice, Tara. I do feel like I'm on. I feel like I'm on here, just like I'm at sea, right? Trying to keep this thing afloat. That's a very good analogy. Yeah, the rips are getting bigger, but a little bit of tape just closes them right up there. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. That one I like to have the air pass through on the back there. You know, otherwise where we're cooking and everything's pretty cool in that area. The old crab fishing TV show was the bomb, right? The bomb. Thank you, Kels, about the redwoods they plant in Germany. They got from Cal. They really thrive. Oh, that's cool. Yep, thumbs up. We're almost to 100 thumbs up. I'm always looking at the starboard side here, right? Always looking at the starboard side. All right, we got the stern and behind. We're on the bow here. We're in some pretty heavy seas right now. Storm days. And it's hard to capture those storms with a camera. That's when them dudes are running a tank. We got a wingsuit. You have to be You have to be absolutely insane to be a wingsuit flyer. It's got to be absolutely the deadliest, the deadliest hobby that you can have is a wingsuit flyer. I mean, no way. Mm-mm. Hey James, she's holding together pretty good tonight. I actually think. Wow, you had a possible tornado in Lawrenceville. I actually think that we're starting to calm down a little bit here. Unless we're starting the 3 nights of darkness. Well, we got bigger problems than that. I had a VW bus driving I-5 and winds like, well, that's the way I am in my van, Judy. It's like a sail. Flew away, was never seen again. Super dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get seasick. I've been deep sea fishing, plenty of stuff. Yeah, I don't have a propeller on that hat. Oh, it's nice. It's actually starting to calm down. I'm actually starting to enjoy it. Hopefully the transplanted almond tree will do pretty good over there. I'm hoping that'll do okay. Start to settle that dirt. I still got to call somebody to come in and do some work here. Oh, who on the side? I would work on it for, I'd go out for a weekend or a week, Sarah. I would do that. Thank you, Jess. I have good sea legs. I'm very strong. I don't get seasick. I don't get fatigued too easily. Yeah, those guys make, 70,000 bucks for whatever. 25,000 bucks for per crab season or something. Yeah. I'm allergic to shellfish. Good day to wear. Really? June. I don't see a lot of skirts around here right now, so. It's like asking if water is wet. Baby socks, are you hungry? That's like asking if rain is wet. Oh boy. Like really? Well, it's going to be challenging the next till Easter, no meats. So that'll be really interesting. We're going to have to use our ingenuity a little bit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This end down here is actually stronger than it was before with the golf clubs. Remember the horrors of the golf club, the 8-iron. Still sitting over there. Yeah, the legendary 8-iron. The legendary 8-iron. 4. Yeah, we're having a steak tonight. I'm gonna cut a small piece of the rye bread too. I got the full video coming tomorrow on the making of that. The first time using the Dutch oven, so I think it's pretty interesting. No meat. No meat. We have to gird our loins. Gird your loins. Yep, a month and a half with no meats. That's right. That's fine, Naomi. Nobody asked you to be in it. The way you know a country girl versus city girl, did she grab her hat or skirt in the wind? There you go. I want her finding some old used lifting weights. See, I actually want the most damage, I think, Hobotron, comes when this thing is not free floating. That's when you start to get ripped apart at other joints and things. So I actually like the wind to come over and pick it up and drop it down again. So I've noticed in my empirical studies, anecdotal studies here, that the more this thing floats, the better it survives. So I make sure at the two corners on the north side that I have safety lines to keep that from falling over there. So I want these things to just pretty much float free. I'll show you over here. I've got a safety line on there, and I've got a safety line over here tied off. As long as these two hold, and I have a suspension point there, I have a suspension point there, and I have a suspension point there. As long as those hold, you can lose a leg and have it come down. In other words, when Bird was here and it went down, the whole stadium didn't go down because it now has independent components on it. So it's all part of the learning process that I've gone through here. The less rigid this is, the better it survives. Yeah, stay loose and don't tense up. That's exactly right, Crow. The updater winds now at 70 miles an hour. It's been so windy here today, I thought one of the heavies from the base were coming. I'm telling you what, Joe, this to me today was off the chain. The fact that I'm still standing is because of the grace of God. I'll tell you what. I mean, this thing should have been torn to pieces by all rights today. So I think, yeah, independent suspension, that's exactly right. Every one of the four corners can float, move, and therefore you never get the stress build up on certain joints. Thank you, Naomi. Well, it's a shame, Smelly Cat. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. I've learned a lot, but these aren't designed for a month after. These things are designed for a weekend. You take them down, you put them up, you have a wedding, you have a party, you take them down. These things weren't designed for this. So I've actually made a study in my head. If you're going to have a long-term tent, how do you want it to be organized? You want every joint free floating and connected with wire that allows a little bit of flexibility on it and stuff. So feels my blood is inflamed. Sorry you go through that, honey. And I'm embarrassed to say I don't have any issues at all, so nothing I can complain about. Yeah, it's a symphony. It's a well-coordinated movements of floating and up and down. At times it can look violent, I know, and you're like, oh, Rosie, this thing's just tear to pieces, right? But I've learned you need to tape every connecting joint. P2E will tell you the 3M tape is amazing. It's what you got to do. So, you know, we're still here. It's Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday. I'm drinking. I'm so over winter. I'm just like, and we haven't even had that much rain. Yeah, we need conductor's baton is somewhere. I think I took it inside. Yeah, it's a symphony of physics. That's exactly what this is. A symphony of mechanical engineering. A lot of thought has gone into this. Right. We need to prevail against the winds, but yet it's like karate. We need or jiu-jitsu. We need to move with it. We need to use the opponent's strength to our benefit, right? Oh, It will be forever. Come, Christine, and be my night. Look at a bridge, for example. It must be able to move. Exactly. You need a certain amount of non-harmonic oscillations in a bridge. If you look at the collapse of the I don't know which one it was up in Washington State, that bridge started to oscillate harmonically, and that just started to tear the bridge apart. I think that was like 1940 or something like that. Do I lay in bed and think about tactics to keep that together? I'm gonna be honest, Nino. I do it on the fly. I think about it. Hey Denise, how are you? Independently floating orchestra. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I think it was the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. And it started to just oscillate, and the more that the wind hit it, the more it oscillated at a certain frequency and just started to tear it apart. So you have to design for wind conditions. In Washington can be very, very windy. And if the wind grabs hold of that bridge and it starts to oscillate at a certain frequency, it starts to tear it apart. Yeah, that whole bridge went down. That's the one they called Galloping Gertie, exactly. I think it was 1940. I can't really remember. But it took days, but the people were walking out on it, right? The thing's buckling, and it was insane. Right? You think these days you'd have people, go on out and walk out on the bridge? We're such a nanny state right now. Are you kidding? Woo! Closed off. And, right? No more thrills of flying bridges and things like that. Green bean, I'm gonna put them on my cell though. Cell though? I'm not sure what they sang, Kells. Your mileage may vary. I would have said anybody, I would have been singing anybody know basic seamanship. Yes, the Golden Gate Bridge is one of the 7 wonders of the modern world, yes. It is a thing of beauty. If you've never had the chance to walk out on the Golden Gate Bridge, it's really something. You can actually feel it oscillate on windy days and move, and that's part of its strength. You have to be able to move like jiu-jitsu. Move with the wind and oscillate. You can thank the Roebling Company, the same company that built the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, oh, oh. I've driven across it, but I've never walked it. The Golden Gate Bridge spans from southern Marin County, and Marin County is the county south of Sonoma County. Immediately across from San Francisco. It spans from Marin County to San Francisco itself. It was opened in 1937. The Roebling Company did all the cabling and wiring just like the Brooklyn Bridge. You're welcome, Nino. Another one I like is the Wheeling Bridge. That was a suspension bridge, but some dope drove a bus across it or something and weakened the cabling on it, which is a doggone shame. A lot of people had a swinging bridge. They were some pretty high up. They went across the top. Oh, that's cool, Denise. Ohio to West Virginia, you have the beautiful Wheeling Bridge. You have to keep painting it international red. Yes, May 27th, 1937. Yes, it's the #1 suicide spot in America. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm gonna get another beer because it's Mardi Gras. I should have gotten some cognac today. You guys, you think it's calmed down now? It seems to me it's a little calmer. What do you guys think? Oh, the bridge over the Columbia River at Astoria is pretty scary. What's the best home defense firearm? For me, it would be a .38 police special pair. Never jams, never misfires. You don't have to worry about it's going to be 100% dependable. Since it's calmed down, I'm going to start the barbecue grill up here. You got to untie it here. Sometimes this goofy striker works, sometimes it doesn't. Ooh. I get worn out fighting this thing all day. She's lit now. Yeah, it seems like it's finally calming down a little bit. The redwood trees are still standing. Let me check my pulse. I'm still alive. Yeah, tree fell down. I'm so worried about being crushed by these trees next door. I can't tell you. Every time it's windy, I always have to worry about that. Yeah, .38 special I think is a great home defense weapon. Oh, I don't want to use a shotgun because if you go down a narrow hall, you'll be banging against the wall. No way, man. There's snow here again. It had all melted. Hey, Kaylee. Can you imagine wielding a 3-foot long, 3.5-foot long shotgun down corridors and stuff? No way. No way. You know, 357 is a waste. Tara asked me what I think the ultimate. I think it's a revolver. It's a .38 police special. I have no idea, Naomi. I moved here in 2011. Yeah, Louisville Slugger's pretty good. If you get to jump on them, and you get a nice swing like you got a Like you got a 3-0 pitch coming and you got the green light to swing. Robin, honey, you're in New York City, honey. How would you know about a 357? Shotgun, good. My friend used to walk point. Alright, let's pop that steak on, baby. Let me tell you what, I ain't gonna have that sauerkraut again. I was blowing the covers off the bed last night. Steak is down. Steak is down. Where the wind finally died down. I'm not thinking you're dumb, but I've taken instruction from police officers, sheriffs, and other people, so no offense, but I'll go by what they say. Yeah, I was blowing the covers off the bed. Yeah, Rottweiler. Another good home defense is to plant your, doesn't matter, honey, how much time have you spent on a gun range? Another good home defense is to have blackberry bushes planted around your perimeter. That'll keep everybody out there. Yeah, of course, a .38 revolver is safer. It's foolproof. It's never going to jam. Right, I'm shaking my head, Robin. You're in New York City, honey. Somebody Google a New York City gun range. Wind blew off a roof of a business in Redwood City. I've never heard that dog next door. Yeah, you can hammer nails with a .38. Anybody can use it. It never jams. It never stovepipes. It's just when you pull the trigger on a double action revolver, it's gonna do the job. Women can use it. No special training. Just pull away, baby. Boom. Boom. We have signs. No threat, but you will be arrested. No problem, Craig. Just don't work too hard, Craig. Revolvers are always the best for home defense. If you can't get the job done with a .38, with the rounds in a .38, you shouldn't have a weapon anyway. You know, talking about weapons and actually having fired them and using them are just two entirely different things. A lot of people are too Hollywood with their assessments of what's the best thing to have.
Here's some of your dishes, Rosie.
Oh, well, thank you, Blackbird.
Okay. Thank you.
Wow, I appreciate that. Look at my dishes came back. Yay! My metal dishes. I'm so excited. Hi, Shemay. Oh, I smell steak. Oh, that smells good. Oh, oh, oh. It's like working at Rustler Steakhouse, baby! Ooh, we hit that on one side and then the other side. One side and then the other. There you go, Alan. Let's put some, yeah, I bought these dishes in Las Vegas. There's a wonderful store that is Ethiopian down there. And the guy was wonderful. He was so kind. He let me video and stuff. So beautiful. I don't know what it was. There was, Hobotron bought 2 steaks for $27. Terrible. Do the math. Each one looks like it was about, you know, maybe a pound. Maybe it was 2 pounds of them. I can't believe I got my plates back. Thank you, Blackbird. My plates are back. So what I like to do is hit that for about 7-8 minutes on each side. Happy birthday, Monica. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
Looks like I got
to
one
you.
more.
Huh?
I'm
Wow,
trying to
thank
clean.
you, Blackbird.
Uh-huh.
It's like my plates are coming home. Yay! Thank you, Blackbird. You made my Mardi Gras. I'm really, really happy. Happy birthday there, Monica. We love you, honey. Do a quick video of the bread. Don't be mad because I'm having meat tonight. I mean, because I'm having ketchup on my steak tonight. This is my last meat. Woo! That's the way I like it, baby. Fire in the hole. Yum, yum. Woo! Let me get my fork, napkin. Beautiful rye bread today. Make sure to check the video tomorrow. I don't know. Thank you, Blackbird. Oh, I can't believe Blackbird did the dishes. All right, let's think about presentation here. What is for dinner in Kitchen Stadium tonight? Homemade rye bread and a beautiful ribeye steak. Please subscribe. Always great food here on the Rancho. All right. Wow. Charlotte, I'm like unbelievable. Like, wow. My plates are back. I'm so proud of Blackbird. Been so good to have him here on the Rancho. I'm just glad he's stepping up. Delicious. I'm so glad Charlotte's okay. You know, I follow her videos and I was like, oh no, don't tell me Charlotte has COVID. Yeah, he's a great egg. I tell people never underestimate Blackbird. Never underestimate. Do, 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 do. Alan, you're fine. I'm going to be 65 in June, and I could not be happier in my life. Blackbird! Blackbird! Thank you. You made my year. I always give credit where credit's due. I will always have Blackbird's back like he always has mine. Well, boss, I find you lacking in introspection. How about that? I love my age. Shimei, you're really cool. a spring chicken, Alan. Can't wait to meet you in Oakdale. I think that's the truth. This bread is wonderful. Don't you put those murder mitts on me. Yeah, it's yeah, that's great, Charlotte. Oh, you can't get up today, huh? Oh, what a shame. Like it's my last meet, not yours. I'm like figuring how to get up here. Are you slobs? Calm down. Gosh, you're worse than I am. You're worse than I am. Now I feel the murder mitts in my side. Right? Here. There you go, dope. Oh, I'm so nice. What a Mardi Gras tonight. Cat lady. If you have any recipes, send them in. No meat for Lent. This steak is so good. Well, the wind finally died down. Oh, so happy. Thank you, Hobotron. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think that would be it. You don't know how to get up here, do you? You're like, where's the chair? Well, the wind blew it over. All right, you just don't know what to do. Ah!
You're gonna go, what the hell? Where did this come from?
My kitchen, thank you.
All right.
Wow, bro.
Thank you.
You're really going nuts tonight, dude.
This I'm gonna clean later, I guess.
Wow, all of my stuff's coming back. My kitchen's being reassembled. Let me tell you, when Baby Tiger gets up on me, no, Patricia, I'm just giving up meat for all of Lent. This will be the last meat until Easter. Oh, you're welcome, Miguel. My pleasure. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you. You've been a wonderful friend, writing me for years. Patricia, Lent has got to hurt, honey. Man. Pots and I know my whole kitchen's being reassembled. Thank you, Alan. The whole kitchen is being reassembled. I don't have any eggs with tomatoes, nothing else. That's cool. Bum. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love the Frenchies. What are you doing? What are you doing? Guys are driving me out of my mind. Here. Go ahead. There you go. Wow. Guys are driving me nuts here. This steak turned out beautifully on the grill. I'm gonna keep all the rats away. It's been a heck of a Mardi Gras. At least the wind died down. I can't believe birds bring it. We're good on food, Shemay. Thank you. You're too kind. They're looking like, how can we get more out of this deal? We got no chairs. All right. Take care, Monica. Happy birthday. Look who it is. Hmm? You guys gotta knock it off. You want all the food, but you don't want anybody to pet you. Ain't no cat gonna eat a rat. Hey, how you doing, Italian Stallion? Thank you. From the great city of St. Louis. It's the last day for meat, guys. But we'll have a lot of tuna. Which of you slobs is going to eat it? He took that right out of Trotsky's mouth like a non-communist there. Snowing, wow. Well, I got all of my kitchenware's coming back. Oh, here comes that wind again. Ooh, it's so cold. Yeah, the greedy twins. The gray one is Trotsky, which is a Russian gray. And the other one is Baby Tiger. And I don't know what you'd call that. Ratatouille. They are communists in name only. The worst offense in a communist nation is to be communist in name only. That gets you paraded in the streets in front of everybody. Well, well, well. Look who's back in town. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're heartless. You're there every morning for food. Oh, feed me. What's your Lent gonna be? What are you giving up? What are you giving up? You gonna take my napkin? You all drive me nuts. Let's see if we got some meat for you here. You're lucky I have a big heart. I got 2 choice pieces here, one for each of you. Here you go. Don't claw me. Here's the other one for you. There you go. Don't claw me. Don't claw me. Ugh. Cats don't fear anything. The only thing they're going to have is fish and shrimp. Tuna fish. Guess what's for dinner tomorrow? Tuna fish on rye. How's that grab you? How you like me? Trying to give something to baby tiger. That's the end of the show. Okay? That's the end of the show. Y'all give 0 love. All right, it's all a one-way street. Everything from me. Everything gay. You're like a microcosm of society today. Everything's about me, 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 me. Wow, I can't believe that wind died down. Oh, listen to how calm it is. You know what I mean, June? Am I wrong or what? Huh? What you want? Wait till you get a smell of that tuna tomorrow. They know when dinner is over, don't they? Pretty smart. Oh, I got all my dishes back. He's hungry. I don't think so. These cats eat very well. Just when I thought the wind was over, boom! I'm always nice to animals, no matter what it is. I don't step on ants or kill spiders. Everything has a place. not have an executioner's mentality. I try to see the beauty in everything, whether it's a black widow or the Windy in Motown. That's cool, William. Man, I'm still mourning the death of Motown. Wow, it's really going to be cold the next couple days. No, they're very well fed. They're very happy. They're there every morning at the back door. I get up around 6:30, 7 o'clock. They're always there. Always there. Yeah, it's a good outlook. Who am I? Right? God's creations. Who am I? The respect that we accord animals or those weaker than us is a level of our a level of our goodness in society. I mean, you'll see in history that people that abuse animals and things when they're younger have a higher propensity to turn into abusive adults and things. Thank you, Angus. Something looks to be happening with the structure on. Right. Oh, it's okay. It's just flying around a little bit. Everything's doing well tonight. Thank you, Hobotron. What a delicious dinner. What an excellent send-off for Lent. Oh, the communism is a bad influence. It's like the Communist Manifesto, that famous first line, a specter is haunting Europe, the specter of communism. I think you should all pick up a copy of the Communist Manifesto and the 88th Brune Hair of Louis Napoleon. It's a two-part book. All right. Understand the theory of communism. I think it's 1844 or 1846, something like that. Another real goof. Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. Another gift to the world. Oh, we're gonna be cold the next couple days. Trust and believe. We are going to be cold the next few days. Good evening, Cheryl S. Happy Mardi Gras, honey. Ain't nobody, ooh, 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 ooh. So I guess, I don't know, we'll be in the shop tomorrow, probably. It's not too brutal cold. I can't take the heater out of the shine shack. Ooh, hey P. Carver, how are you? Let me just clean this stuff up real quick. Bird brought all my stuff back. I'm such a happy person tonight. I was running out of dishes. What the heck are you guys doing? You got some kind of nerve. Being up on the table, are you kidding me? Wow. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Just to give you guys a heads up, I'm going to have I think I'm going to have a late morning live stream tomorrow. It'll probably be too cold to do anything. Yeah, with Rosie's away, the cats will play. Put some on. No, I'm not going to give Michelob Ultra to cats. Can you imagine if I did that? How people would go nuts on here. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to have a morning live stream tomorrow, so it's just going to be coffee. It'll help me pass the time tomorrow. No, they wouldn't freak out. Baby tiger. Hey, Blackbird. Blackbird. I still can't believe I got my dishes. I got bowls. I got stuff. Thank you, Blackbird. I'm still thrilled to have that back. Thank you. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got my dishes back in the kitchen. Ooh, 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 ooh. My silver plates. I don't like snakes. I don't like snakes either. Super. Oh, it's gonna be that way for days, James. I thought those dishes had been parted. You don't know how happy I am to have it. To see Blackbird in there cleaning away does my heart good. You just about buzzed it. I got many. I'm all set, man. I was starting to run out of stuff. Right. I'm thinking of non-meat meals to yeah. If you got non-meat meals to suggest, let me know. Yeah, it's going to be bad, James. It's going to be bad down there. I think the worst of ours is kind of over. We're going to have a windy day tomorrow, but only half the high speed of today, so. I'm not sure, Crow. I requested that, so. Reward direction, not perfection, as we used to say in special ed. Be happy for the things that you have. We're moving in a good direction. Baby tiger. Eggplant parm, yeah, we'll be doing that, but the eggplants are really bad. Eggplants are bad this time of year. Salmon steaks, crab louis. We don't want to be gourmet eating there, boss. We need to eat like penitents. No meat till Easter. Last thing he was thinking of cleaning because he couldn't find some of his necessities. I don't know. I'm just happy. I'm happy. Yeah, what do you think, Alan? Do a gorilla tape ad? I think that's it. My belly's nice and happy tonight. Ooh, think I'll probably, yeah, I think I'll do a morning stream and then do something in the shop tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be a day of hunger tomorrow, so I got to keep my mind occupied. Ooh. I think even the cats are shocked that things are being cleaned up. They're just sitting there dumbfounded like, yeah, the music box restoration. I need to get some, I need to get that soaking for a while, Nino. We need to do one of those quiet, no talking restorations. I wish I knew what those little things were called. No, I don't have that much beer. It's not, it's not worth giving up beer. Just Friday and Saturday night, 2 beers or so is just not, it wouldn't be much. But giving up meat, that's a real deal. Portobello, very tasty. I've never had one before, Crow. I don't want to eat gourmet. I just, want to. I'm just glad Kitchen Stadium's still standing. I might have to go over to. I probably have to pick up another soldering iron. Mine has just about had it. My pencil soldering iron. Yeah, I haven't been drinking a lot of beer. Tonight I'm on my 3rd beer because it is it's Mardi Gras. So fajitas with no meat are good. Quesadillas. I want to try making my own tortillas.
Still gonna have to clean the mirror and a couple other things.
Yeah, thank you, Bird. You really made my night. Let me tell you. Keep that momentum going, okay? $7.99 eggs. But we're definitely going to have a significant temperature drop the next couple of days. Bert, it's a shame Thursday and Friday you're working because, man, it's going to be cold and wet and lousy.
Monday too?
Man. My heart goes out to you, dude. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I love beer.
We had 49 miles per hour winds. In different places, the wind gets up.
This state's being pounded tonight.
I think it's
Pounded.
about 30 miles an hour.
Clam chowder. Yeah, we'll be doing it up, Jody. I got the video coming of the bread tomorrow. I tell you, the first bread I baked with the Tefal Dutch oven.
Russia's so good.
You got to see it to believe it.
72 in the winter.
I'm going to have to get it off the counter because it's going to drive me nuts if it's sitting there all day. I'm starting typing ahead of the end of the live stream. You want me to stop, Patricia? Is that it?
Last, I'm going to sweep the floor.
Oh, excuse me.
And mop it up really nice and clean it up.
Yeah, it really turned it. Jody, unbelievable.
Clean the bathroom, clean the pipes, move the stuff back.
Unreal. Good night, Shirley. I always kind of enjoyed tuna casserole. It's just my problem, June, is how do you make, something that, when you're eating for one. So I think that's the whole thing of hack job cooking is to downsize stuff for like one person. And I'll be living off of this ribeye for the next 22 hours or whatever. Ooh, good night, Shirley. Are you back, Trotsky? You think there's something else to eat? Boy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, tomorrow night's tuna fish, so that's going to be epic. I always leave some in the can for him, though. I have so much heart. That's the way. Come to comb here. Well, I'm telling you what, it's gonna be interesting to see. This will be the longest I've gone in my life without meat. That's the last of the bag of the dry food. I haven't even hardly tapped 1/3 of this one. Is that it?
Yeah.
I'll have to go tomorrow evening and pick up another bag. Andy's, yeah, he's looking for an Andy's mint to finish off his, or some peppermint ice cream, like at a Chinese restaurant. I'll have to get another bag, Bird.
Yeah, okay, that'd be good.
Just don't overfeed him.
There was so many of them. Socks, he's tiny.
Yeah, but Sock's just he's genetically a tiny cat, you know, and he's just you can't fatten him up. You can't fatten him up, Bird.
Yeah, but one can't feed his own.
Ah, jeez.
Try to give them at least 2 cans. And then some dry food. And then they get one in the morning.
Well, I'll go up tomorrow and I'll buy another bag.
And sometimes
Good night, Charlotte. If you were here, I missed you. Don't forget tomorrow's trash pickup day, so if you got anything to go in there, pop it on in. Ooh, 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 ooh. If I don't have you, you. Pardon me, I'm still enjoying the afterglow of that steak. Yep. Good night, Charla. Glad you don't have anything really serious going on, honey. Chick dig it, you know. So I've had my 3 beers. I'm happy. I've had a very intensive Mardi Gras tonight, half of which was spent fixing Kitchen Stadium. But the important thing is, hey Carla, Kitchen Stadium continues to stand thanks to the angel of glorious flight who has watched over Kitchen Stadium since December 6, 2021, and will continue to do so. My guardian angel of glorious flight there. So the only thing that's constantly been in Kitchen Stadium since almost day 1. The important stuff. So. Ooh, good night, Alan. Thank you. Dude, I should have gotten some, you know what I should have gotten tonight? I should have gotten some cognac. I still might get that. Yeah, I love all animals, Carla. Yeah, everything's doing good. The table's doing good. People keep thinking, oh, that table's going to collapse. Do you guys understand? That's riveted at the size. There's no chance that thing is ever going to go down. Right. There's just no chance. Okay. And the rivets just keep that press board in shape. It ain't ever going down. It ain't going down. It's not going down. Everything is going down. Do do do. Ooh ooh ooh. Ooh 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 ooh. It's been an interesting Mardi Gras, to say the least. Last year we had the tree up and everything, so it's kind of a different thing. Right. So for my part, it's 2.5 hours. I think I'm going to go ahead and close it down now. It's been a long day of up and down the ladder and fixing Kitchen Stadium and all that, so I'm going to go ahead and shut it down tonight. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow morning. Later morning, be sure to join me. I look forward to seeing you guys. Those are around. We'll do a coffee morning. So in the meantime, June, everybody else, thank you so much for being here. To my wonderful moderators, thank you for everything that you do. You are the wind beneath my wings. All right. My house could not be cleaner. I put my house against your house. Hey, Vanilla Rain, how are you? Cast not the first stone, David Dickey. Good night, everybody.